Hey, I'm Zeus, and this is my story. Growing up, I wasn't a Christian by choice. My mom was a Christian, and she would drag me to church, and I would just see her there crying and just bawling her eyes out, and I was like, this is lame. So I would just go outside and skateboard, and that was why I went to church, to skateboard. I wasn't really connecting the dots with Jesus. I got to high school, and I was just with the wrong friends. I started experimenting, anything that was put in front of me, I would just try it, whatever, I'm young, I'm free. You only live once, right? YOLO. I just developed unhealthy habits and just wrong friends. It turned very destructive. Music is a part of my life. That's where I just fit in. I started playing drums, and I was kind of good. I was in a metal band, and soon enough, somebody heard about this, and he invited me to the Rock. He said, hey, come check it out. And the minute I walked into the door, I was like, this is kind of cool. There was all these young people, all this cool music. I still didn't meet Jesus the first day, but I kept coming because I liked the music. I liked the friends I was making. I was living a double life, going to high school, partying on the weekends, going to church on Wednesday nights, going on church on Sunday mornings. I told a couple of my friends I wanted to be a missionary because I like to help people. And I remember they told me that I needed the Holy Spirit's help to teach them, to help them, and to teach them about Jesus. And that just really stuck with me that whole week. And then later the weekend, I had a party at my house, and I invited all my friends, and we're just in my room drinking, and I sat in my bed watching all of them just drink, and the Holy Spirit spoke to me. He said, you can lead them to alcohol, but you can't lead them to me. And at that moment, I was completely empty, and I knew I needed him. I needed him to breathe his life into me and to help me lead my friends to him. And I said yes. I said yes to Jesus. The next day, there was a hope in my heart. I wanted to get up. I wanted to go to church. And it started being faithful in the little things, being passionate for his house in the little things, just showing up, serving with a smile, excited for church, just bringing life to everything you can. And little by little, I didn't see what he was doing around me. He was setting things in motion for me. I got a part-time job at the church. I was just loving life. I had all these role models to live by. I knew where to go. I knew where my next step was. And I just kept being faithful. And God opened doors for me that I didn't even see possible. I started playing drums here at the church. I started doing digital design here. I started running sound for Sundays, for Wednesdays. I spoke to the Our Nation high schoolers. And it was really in that moment I got to lead people to Christ. And it was amazing to see teenagers passionate for Jesus. And it all started with a yes. I wasn't perfect. I was in my mess. But Jesus, he came into that room. He gave me his hand. He picked me up out of my mess, out of my screw up, out of my sin. He breathed his life into me. Now I have hope, I have life, I have passion for his things. I can't wait to see my next chapter, and I believe anything is possible through Jesus.